Hey guys, in the kitchen with Mr. Nettie. Today, it's Sunday, my wife's making sauce, gotta have meatballs. So we're gonna make meatballs. I'm gonna show you our meatball recipe. Right there, a couple pounds, 2 pounds of ground beef. Okay, so we're gonna start putting it together. I'm gonna start out, I need a couple eggs. So I gotta drop a couple eggs in there, okay? Crack them a little bit, drop them right in. 1 and 2. There we go. 2 eggs. All right, not done yet. We need some breadcrumbs. Here we go. Already got measured out. About 1.5 cups, 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. Just toss them right in. All right. I left a little out in case they're not dry enough. I can add some more. Keep it going. All right. Next, gotta have grated cheese. Parmigiano Reggiano, Pecorino Romano, any of those Italian cheeses, nice and flavorful and sharp. Toss that right in. Again, I'm gonna save just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And parsley, some fresh parsley. Gotta put the fresh parsley in there. If you don't have fresh, use dried parsley, it works, it's okay. Then, I already sauteed onions and garlic and a little bit of crushed red pepper. That's gonna go right in. This is a kind of a new recipe we found that we really liked. So, the nice thing is here, when we're all done, they're all nice and moist and together, so I drop that right in like that. Check it out. What do you do next? You gotta mess it around with it. You gotta toss it around a little bit. You gotta get in there and squish it. Gotta really get in, get it working, okay? So there we go, I'm squishing in, mixing, look at that. Getting it all going, nice, ready to go. Gotta get it all combined nicely. Now, as you're starting to look, you're thinking, needs a little help, needs a little something. Well, of course, I've got water. Gotta put a little bit of water in there, but I like to get it going first. Because if you look, check it out. It's kind of dry at the bottom. It's not all collecting into the meat. So I've got about 1/2 cup of water, and I'm gonna put just a little bit in at a time. Just a little at a time, because you wanna find out, what does it look like? Is it wet enough? Is it too wet? Which is why I saved a little bit of the breadcrumbs, just in case. But it's always easier to add more liquid than to add more dry ingredients. So, it's not wet enough. You want that nice consistency, and I'm trying not to overwork them, but now I'm gonna get in there with 2 hands. It makes my life easier. 2 hands. So I'm mixing, look at that. Get right in there. So as I'm looking at this going, it needs more water. It's still a little dry. It's still a little dry. So I'm gonna add some more water and just keep mixing around. See, I'm folding it over, mixing it up. So here we go. Got it all together. That's better. That's looking a lot better. It's making the right sound. It's looking better. It's nice and combined. Okay, and you know, guys, just a little more for me, because I want them moist. We don't want a dry meatball. I want this meatball to be able to be loose enough to absorb the sauce when you're putting it in the sauce. There we go. I think that looks pretty good, folks. I think it looks pretty good. You know, I'm going for it. Just that little extra, so that'll be nice and soft. There it is. There it is. And see, all that water's gone right away. It gets absorbed so quickly. All right. Now we're ready to make meatballs. Well, what are you going to do? I got to roll them, right? Making meatballs, you got to roll them. So I got my meat ready. Okay, there it is. Look at it all mixed up ready. Put it off to the side here. I'm going to get out a pan that we already have ready. All set for us. A pan. Here we go. Big baking pan. Foil. We like to put foil on it. It's got a little spray on it. We're ready to go. I have a little ice cream scooper. We like to use this, get consistent, and we like to keep them just a little bit smaller. So you just put them in there, roll them up. Roll them up. Look at that. 1. Okay. Here we go. Roll them up there and check it out. And you just start working. 2. And off we go. So that's it. What I'll do later, I've got the oven ready. You want to preheat the oven, and our oven's pretty hot for this. 450 degrees, okay? 450 degrees. So what that's going to do is give us a nice, now look at, see what I did? Look, they're not the same size, so I need to add a little bit more meat to this. See, you just go with it. All right, roll them up, ready to go, and there it is. Now that's good. So I'm going to finish making these. Got our oven at 450 degrees. They're going to cook only for about 15 minutes, and they're going to be crispy and crunchy and ready to go into our sauce. So there's meatballs part 1.